it's Angela from Cor10v5, and I've been so looking forward to sharing this video with you of me painting a jar catching fireflies in my interleaved Bible. So you can see at the back I'm using lots and lots of blue paints, and I'm using some iridescent colors and some normal ultramarine acrylic blue, and just really layering that paint on the page, lots and lots of different layers, trying to get the color I'm looking for. I originally had the mixing palette out, but defaulted back to my mixing on the page habits, so I just went for that. And at this stage I'm busy putting some of that iridescent blue-grey on top, which has a sort of shimmer in, which doesn't come across too well. It's a little more transparent, so that you can see through it, which is why I added the ultramarine and the other blues to try and get a bit more of an opaque look. Originally I was planning to do lots of blacks on the page, but I like the idea of the glow being a blue colour in the background. So I'm wanting to show that this is nighttime, and now I'm just using light, sort of more white blue, white mixed blue, to just do some shimmer shadows of the idea of fireflies in the distance. And I was going to leave that space at the bottom for my jar, but I decided that the jar would be see-through, so I should put some colour through. So I went ahead and again mixed my colours in a similar way behind, but you'll see in a little while that I added some iridescent green blue just to give it that sort of yellow-green glow. And I've also gone through with a little bit more light blue mixed with whites, so blues mixed with whites and a bit of shimmer to give that glow again. I'm just kind of bringing in the light now to give that shape and sort of building from underneath, so to speak, what was behind this sort of light in the distance, and then we'll be creating this bottle on the right. And the reason I'm doing this is because we are journaling in 2 Corinthians 10 verse 5, where it says to take every thought captive to obey Christ. Now, I recently spoke about capturing our thoughts in one of my recent journaling entries, where I painted a butterfly, and I talked about being transformed by the renewal of your mind and how we need to stop thinking bad thoughts and really take those thoughts captive and toss them out. And I think that is true, that this is what this is saying. But I found that so often if you tell someone to focus on something, it's really hard for them to not focus on that. So when we're trying to say don't think these things, make sure you toss them out, what ends up happening is we end up focusing on the things that we're supposed to be tossing out. So I wanted to take this idea of taking captive every thought to obey Christ and illustrate the idea of capturing the good things in the dark, like capturing fireflies or lightning bugs in the dark. And I thought about how this again links to Philippians 4, which speaks about the things that we should be thinking about. So I've just added those lightning bugs with white underneath, and then I put yellow on top, and then I've used black on my toothbrush, then white on the toothbrush, and then yellow on the toothbrush. And now I'm going over with my white Unicrosco pen and lettering these words from Philippians 4 verse 8. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think on these things. So I'm showing captured in the jar, lovely, true, pure, excellent, and just. Those little lights, and on the outside we still have honorable, worthy of praise, and commendable, that need to be caught amongst the many lights, many beautiful thoughts that we can think. And in a moment I'll let the prayer. So let's pray together. Dearest Lord, when all around seems dark and difficult, help me to navigate by the light of your truth, taking captive every thought and thinking on what will light my way to you. Amen. And so just to finish off, I used my Tombow brush pen to let the words captivated by Christ. And I think it is important to transform our thinking when we feel like we're in dark places. The way we do that isn't so much focusing on the things we shouldn't be thinking, but really focusing on what we need to be thinking about, filling our hearts with gratitude and joy and things that are beautiful and excellent and lovely and honourable. And in that way, we're able to defeat the darkness in our minds, together with Christ lighting our path to happier days and more brighter moments. So be blessed. Thank you so much for joining me, and I pray that this has been a blessing to you. Please like and subscribe, and find me on Instagram at Create4Living, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye.